welcome back, guys. So today is on a Friday, and currently I'll just run you through out the trades that I'm currently taking. So firstly, I took this trade last week, if you can remember, and I'm still in this trade. I've not closed, and what happened was market was in a drawdown. It even came back here. Then again, it gave me the same entry signal I needed to enter this trade again, which was this nice 4-hour bearish engulfing candle. So if I switch on the 30 minutes time frame, you now clearly see why I took the trade. So this was the first trade I took. Then market came. Then I liked the way it broke below this level. Then retested at this zone. Then this is where I took my first sale right there. Then again market broke below. No, I think there I used the 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, use the 15 minutes time frame. So you can clearly see that the second trade was at this zone here. Right after I saw this nice shift at this level, where this nice shift and where this nice engulfing candle at that zone. That's why I took my first sale, my second sale, which was on a Tuesday. Yeah, and mind you, I was already on this trade, so I ended up taking two. Then what happened was market again came back in the same drawdown zone, consolidated for a day. Then it also shifted and retested, then gave me this nice bearish engulfing signal on the 30 minutes time frame though. So you can clearly see where this nice shift there, where this nice retest, where this nice engulfing candle at that zone. So this is why I took my sale at this level here. And after that market again went back and drove down. Then today we are at least in profits, even though we're just up $1,000 in all the trades. So you can clearly see that I've taken GPPCHF, GPCHF on the same pair but different days. Then if you put on the 2-hour time frame, you can clearly see that this is a very nice setup. Why? Because firstly, I'm having this nice head and shoulder, nice double top being formed on the first trade. You can clearly see we're having this. Sorry, we can clearly see that we're having this nice double top being formed here at this zone. This on the first trade. On the second trade, you can also clearly see that we're having this nice bearish confirmation pattern, this one right here. If you know, if you've studied the patterns and the candles, you would know what I'm talking about when you see this nice morning star or evening star formation to sell or buy. Then the third the third trade I took, you can also clearly see that market has made a nice double top as well right there. So all these trades are nice legit trades which have also not only dropped, but you can clearly see they are also respecting this nice EMA. You can see my EMA is being respected, and right now we are even trading below the EMA, which is very nice. And even the 4-hour time frame, the EMA has been respected. So that's the only main reason why I think I'm still holding in this trade, is because I still believe there's more potential in this pair, and especially that this is on the 4 hours time frame, and we're not even one to one yet with our take risk to reward ratio. This is a very nice, and you can clearly see as well, I'm having this nice head and shoulder, which is left head and right head and shoulder pattern, and we've currently now broken below this level, what I would like to see in the 4 hours, in the 2 hours 4 hours time frame, which is very nice. So this is the New York session candle, which is the 9 a.m. in New York, and the new 4-hour candle. So right now I expect this nice retracement to then have the final push to the downside, which should at least move us from that zone to a nice significant push all the way down there. And I can tell you guys, if this trade won't play out this week, fine, I'll still hold this trade even up to next week, because I can clearly make a nice 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 2 without doing anything in the market, by just being patient and not taking any risk, unnecessary risk. So, cause like, what's better? You take one good trade, takes you a week or two to get you at least up 9k, or you take 3 trades, you lose 3 and win 1, and you lose 2 and win 1. Which one is better? So that's why I'm just holding this pair, because I've seen there's too much potential. As right now, I don't even like really care. Even though the market can have a retracement in this zone, I'll still be in this trade, Because even when I entered this first trade, then we had this nice this bad drawdown, and I was like 9 pips from being stopped out. I didn't close the trade because I knew this trade will respect this for price action right there, and will reject this EMA, and that's what happened. So even here, when I had this nice this drawdown, I didn't care much, just left the market, gave it time to do its thing, and now I can say that we just have to wait for the markets to take us to our take profits. Good thing about these pairs is they look slow, and people don't care about them much because they say, why am I trading GPCHF when I can be trading GBP USD? No, the market will always do the same thing regardless of how slow the pair is or how fast the pair is. But the guarantee is it will either hit your stop loss or take profit. That's the only way. So even if this takes me next week to reach here, it's fine. It's the trade we took. We have to wait for it to reach our take profit. So this is the I believe this is the trade that I took. Then there is also one which we got stopped out after I took this second trade. There is which is Euro USD JPY. Which one? This one. USD JPY. You can clearly see I sold and I lost about $1,000 as well. And the reason being was, let me just explain. You remember I was saying we are trying to catch a nice counter trade. Yeah, I remember telling you guys that we can catch a nice counter trade on this pair based off the daily being bullish. And let me just do this. Based off the daily being bullish, but the 4 hour 10 bearish, you can clearly see it broke below. But I was still taking. I know this trade was very risky. I even knew because the fact that it already hit this TP, I was just supposed to now focus on the sales, but I was looking at the daily time frame, and I got blinded by it because I thought, oh, because we've had this nice break, nice retracement, and this week has to be filled as well. This major week has to be filled, so that's why I was being still interested in this pair. Then I saw this daily candle closed bullish. Then I was trying to wait for now the break and retest to buy, and my stop loss right below that daily opening. Then that's what happened. So you can clearly see on the 30 minutes time frame, this nice shift. You can clearly see I'm having this nice shift, nice retest, nice engulfing, bullish engulfing candle right there. Took the trade went back straight to a take profit. So this is what I want to see. If I'm wrong, it should just go straight to my stop loss and stop me out. This is okay, and I'm okay with this loss because I'll just know, okay, I made the mistake. I was looking at the wrong thing at the wrong time. But this is the same strategy, just at the wrong move, and I don't have to change anything at all. So this is the loss I took, and currently I'm just in GBP It's the only pair that I am trading right now, and you can also see this AUDCHF on a Monday. On a Monday, on a Monday, price came even all the way here, but it didn't give me an entry signal. It did what everything wanted it to do. It broke below this head and shoulder, retested the zone, but I just couldn't get the entry signal. So we didn't take the trade, even though it did the exact thing we're anticipating to do. So, because clearly for me, my trade was supposed to be this. Right after this nice shift, you can clearly see I'm having this nice 1 hour shift. So my trade was supposed to be after the break, this break, then the retest, then the nice confirmation candle, then sell. But I didn't have it, and market just went all the way down. So we missed this trade, and there's nothing you can do about it. I didn't force myself to join the trade because I've done that before and I've lost money before trying to do that. So we avoid such, even though this is a very clean 1 to 3.5 now. It's okay. More setups like this will come in the market. You just have to try to see if next time to give you the chance to enter, then execute the trade. Then I have Euro NZD. This pair were looking for buys at this zone. Firstly, I was looking for buys at this zone because if you see on the daily time frame, we had this nice break. So all we needed was this retest, and quite alright, market touched this zone. Market touched this zone. You can even see right here. You can clearly see we touched this zone, even though it was a slight touch. So now what do? We switch to the 30 minutes time frame. We switch to 30 minutes time frame to see how we can enter this position. So the only position I had was after the break of this zone. It broke and retested, and the engulfing was made, but I just didn't like the way my risk to reward ratio was looking. I was risking more, even though I knew I would win more, but if you can clearly see, this is just too much. And my take profit was supposed to be my take profit was supposed to be this zone right here. You see, so this I was just trying to catch this. I was just trying to catch a 1 to 3, and this doesn't make sense to me. At least it has to be a minimum of 1 to 2. Maybe if this happened right here below here, then I could have taken this trade because I knew even though it has shifted, I'm still the risk to reward is making sense for me. So if the risk to reward is not making sense to me, even though it's a nice trade, I simply won't take it. So this was also a nice one. Then GPUSD on a Friday we had this nice push. On a Monday we had this retest that I was looking for. Again the same thing, I didn't get the confirmation to buy, so I didn't do anything. So let me just walk you through it. And if you remember, I was expecting for this nice break and retest to then buy, because this was on a Sunday. And once market touched this zone, I was now waiting for the shift. So my first shift was if market can close above this zone, then I'll look for buys. But it even broke below. So cool. I changed this to say buying if market can break and retest this zone. So same thing, cool, nothing. Then it came to this monthly level where I was supposed to look for buys, as you can see. But even on the monthly level, you can also see the same thing happened. I didn't have, even on the 15 minutes time frame, I didn't have any confirmation to buy this thing. The only legit way of me buying this pair was after it broke and retested this zone here, but I didn't get it. And just like that, we missed out on GPUSD as well. uh so you can even clearly see I was waiting for the retest and didn't get it. uh AUD card AUD card, I was looking for sales, but also market didn't give me what I wanted because I was expecting the forward to turn bearish before I take part in this trade, which was if it can close below this zone. If it can close, if it can give me a nice confirmation at this zone, because we had this nice head and shoulder N1 here on a Monday, so we broke on a Friday. So I was waiting just for that nice pullback to this then sell. uh and you can clearly see what happened. Just do this for you. So this was on a Monday. We are here on the 23rd. I was waiting for this nice retracement to then sell. Market just went all the way below. Was waiting for nice retracement here and respecting the price deal. Still nothing. It even came back to this zone, and I was even happy that it came back to this level, so I can see what a daily OG level. But still, even though it broke above, it didn't shift the structure for us. It just went all the way up, just like that, and I was no longer interested in the pair just after seeing that. Yeah, because if I'm going to sell this, I want at least the forward to be bearish, not the forward turning bullish. Then I'm no longer trying to take at least a B or A trade. So that's how I missed out on that one. Then lastly, I have USD card. I like what USD card is doing. uh if you can remember, we're waiting for this nice shift for the forward to turn bearish to then buy to then sell, and you can clearly see Monday, this is what happened on a Monday. Market just went up, then cool, it shifted, made a nice head and shoulder, broke below, retested. The same thing this market did at this zone here. So you can clearly see it had a nice upward move, shifted, retested, nice entry. Same thing, shifted, upward move, nice entry. So even here, that's what I'm expecting. Because even there, even here, if I was interested in this pair, I would have sold again after this nice shift, this engulfing, stop loss, take profit, a nice trade as well. Even here, the same thing, nice break, retest. So I'm just waiting for market to test this neckline, respect this EMA, then we can sell. But I doubt if this will happen this week. Maybe probably might happen next week. So this might be one of the trades we'll still continue looking at for the next upcoming week. Uh, so that's it, and I'll update you as the market close today and see if we'll still hold this trade and we'll still or we continue or we just close it. Yeah, so and you see these things will always keep on happening right one and after. So you can also see this is another setup. So you can clearly see the 4 hour is bearish and the daily is also bearish. You just have to look for sales, and yeah, that's that nice break of of the the double top, nice engulfing, nice trade, nice 1 to 2, just like that. You're in the sale without doing anything, you see. So yeah, so that's it. And let me just show you what's going on right now on the trade. So as of now, we're up one to $1,600 on the same pair. And so yeah,